Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. The action has already started. Oh, that's nice. Griezmann gets a foot in here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Lucas Paqueta. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Memphis Depay, driving forward. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alvarez! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Bayern Munich are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saul. No way through. Odegaard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Lewandowski! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That is good strength. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Saul. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for Memphis Depay! Kyle Walker. Odegaard. Odegaard! Goal! Corinthians! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alvarez. Oh, that was vital. Kyle Walker. Saul. Now it's Memphis Depay. And here's Lautaro Martinez. it's Saka. Oh, he's found some space here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Good effort first time.
Mohamed Salah cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a key interception. Odegaard. And it's Memphis Depay. And here's Depay. Griezmann. Araujo. Mohamed Salah. Caicedo. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific... And we hit half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Corinthians leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saul. Great ball, and he's in. Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corinthians with the corner. They're first. They've played it short, and it's Walker. Soul! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to...
It's Memphis Depay! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's really well cleared. Can he put it away? Now the finish! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Orban is there, and he can get that clear. He's in plenty of space here. Memphis Depay. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Chooses to go back. There's the hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Alvarez. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Odegaard. Caicedo. Walker. And Caicedo. Odegaard. And Caicedo. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Orban. And it's Walker. Walker looking to run onto it. Walker just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bruno has that under control. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great chance! In for the pieces! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Corinthians clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 7, camisa 11, camisa 3.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Arnautovic. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Lucas Paqueta. De Paul.
Substituição, teremos 3 minutos.
Laid out to the left flank. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is that. Corinthians have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Could go all the way here. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh no, what has happened here? Keeper has taken decisive action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself that he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now he's starting to live up to expectations. And he's not quite the number 10, the Milanese, I think once expected, but he's turned himself into a very creative number 8.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Valverde fiddles it through. Martinez. Lucas Paqueta. Saka is in a really good position out wide. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Memphis Depay. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Depay. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Corinthians have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there.
Camisa 10.
Corinthians have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
By Mohamed Salah! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hernandez, and here's Saka. Strong running down that left flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Shapes to shoot. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Odegaard. For Valverde. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Lewandowski. Griezmann. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Valverde. Martinez. He's in. Martinez! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a nicely measured pass. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Memphis Depay. For Valverde. And it's Walker. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Memphis Depay. That's very neat. Memphis Depay stood his ground. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Corinthians have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. DiMarco. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the hit! There's the ball in. In he goes again! It's in! They're back within reach! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And he's managed to get for it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. DiMarco. Now it's Lewandowski. That's been cut out, well played. De Ligt takes control of it and he's on the move. Showing good feet. Showing great feet there. Very nicely done. Cross to the back post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Martinez. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ødegaard stood up well to him there. Laporte cuts it out. DiMarco. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Driving forward, it's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Memphis Depay pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde herring after the ball here. Chan. Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chan. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ødegaard. Oh, nice touch. He's beaten the last man. And reclaimed it in a trice. Griezmann. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's to Paul. He's got away. And the ball is out of play.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 8, camisa 5,
Kyle Walker.
camisa 9, camisa 27.
Gravenberg.
Deixando o
Chan.
campo para a entrada de
Szoboszlai.
camisa 20, camisa 38,
Here's Depay.
camisa 3, camisa
Memphis
18,
Depay really needed to
camisa 12.
concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Just eases him off the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's there and gets it away.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? That's a good run down the left. No, he is not giving anything away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Paul.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's found a way through. That's headed upfield. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's that, the end. Corinthians are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Martinez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.